Another good season for some Formula Racing here at the large crazy track that is Polar Peaks for one race here for 5 laps, and we are off immediately, and it's gonna be a dominant lead so far for what seems to be multiple marbles. It's a very tight race so far as we get onto the exit. Mark Anthony misses the jump there. Molly Hauger is there. Tictum, that is fuck. Dan Tictum is there right now. And as we go to the ski slopes, it's gonna be anyone's game right now. A lot of things are happening. Oh, we just saw Mark Anthony really struggle there in the jumps. Shady does have a good lead. This will be vital for a podium, for most podiums and most wins off perhaps. And it's gonna be Tictum though who takes the lead, so there's gonna be multiple advantages for the podium, total podiums in history. And Molly is also there. 3 veterans at it. Really neck and neck those two right now. But Tictum has a better line through the outside. LeBron James out of nowhere. Berman is also there. Ibn Magomedov and a couple of others. So my Nike was just stuck. That might be my Nike, but Mark Anthony being subbed out later. That might have been a grueling crush earlier. But that will him retire from the race so far. LeBron James. Theo Porcher is also there. Behrman looks to have the lead now. Should go now. Felix Argyle is in second. Felix Argyle really doing well. So 3rd, 4th, and the 5th, and everyone now going to that way. Wow. Behrman has a good lead. Argyle and Tachibana are also there. Maybe some resurgence from Tachibana. Wow. Into Fuvazak. Absolute struggle. What could have happened? He is a consistent 3rd place 2 seasons in a row. But what is going on? Perhaps not accustomed to the new car. But this might be a bad situation for Tasanapol. LeBron, Taki's there. And those two, oh, they take different paths. Oh, that's where we see Mark Anthony straight through the middle of that rock. That is not good whatsoever. He will, I heard he's gonna get sent a medical. Of course, that will not be good whatsoever for the championship leader. He will miss 1 or 2 races at the most. And Izuku, oh, interesting line there. They are all going through similar pathways, but they're still which faster. Christian Ho had the lead earlier. And that's the champion really looking to get more points, struggling with that host curse. I mean with the winner curse, not the host curse. There's no host here in the Marble. Martin's way better jump there, but everyone else is struggling. Vettel is also there. Actually, Izuku Midoriya is also there. This will be a good way for Midoriya to capitalize as he starts to struggle by a lot. I think he needs Lisa Silver to take the lead. Meanwhile, Felix Argyle, another one who hasn't gotten points in the past few races. Of course, that will be beneficial for their lead so far. Felix Argyle starts it, and they are. Want to even see how long it was. And that's Tictum and Megumin also stuck, I'm assuming. Tictum and Megumin. This is gonna be a huge pack of marbles just being stuck everywhere. That's LeBron James. This might be a 1-2 from Caterham in the most unexpected track right now. Not if Vettel has to say anything, but right now it's these two Caterhams. Maybe today is their year. Christian Ho is 3rd after a bad hit with the bomb. Oh, Megumin just completely stuck there within those ramp. Did that jumping ramp, and that will not be good for Megumin whatsoever. A collision might be bound to happen here. It's probably a yellow flags multiple. Martins barely avoids. Darkness is also stuck, not moving at all. It's a lead change here as the two Caterhams challenge each other for a good position in first. Will it be LeBron's first win, or will it be Argyle's chance to make it through the championship? Izuku though has other plans. Izuku really adamant to get a podium, just so that they could stay in the fight to... Oh, Inter Fovazak is 7th, so That will be good. Izuku going very slow. Argyle making it back to second place, but Izuku has the better speed here. Will anyone capitalize? Oh, Argyle! Very bad from Argyle there. That is not good whatsoever. They are completely stuck there, and they are losing quite a couple of positions from that. And that will be his lead gone. Christian Ho just entering the portal with Izuku as they start the final lap. No, fourth lap, sorry. Got excited there a bit. Vesti going that pathway. Is it better? I'm not too sure. Christian Ho really adamant for a second. Izuku is still there though. Vesti has taken second. LeBron James. Oh, Vesti is catching up. Will be interesting here. LeBron. Oh! LeBron is cooking. Megumin is within the side now. I don't know how that's going to work too much for him. But it's LeBron. Through there. Will anything happen here? LeBron through those jumps. Oh, that might seem to be the faster path actually. That's where you want to go. Christian Ho is taking that path. Fuvasak is taking that path. John Bennett as well. So what we see here, Vern is stuck. Vesti is also struggling in these conditions. Fuvazak and Izuku finally. The Tridents are showing pace. I mean, Fuvazak's Trident is showing pace, I mean. Christian Ho is in third right now. Oh, wow, the wrong on Vesti. That will be a lot of things. LeBron is going through straight ahead. This is great. Great work from LeBron as they take a commanding lead at this point. Fuvazak. Oh, bad hit there for Fuvazak. This will not be good for their race right now as they fall to 6. LeBron is already there. Will he extend his lead even more for a first win ever in their career? LeBron does take that interesting line, but LeBron is in the final lap while Vesti is like 3-4 seconds behind, 4.5 rounding up. LeBron, all he has to do is do way more decent, avoids doing the jump, takes that interesting tight line, but decides against it. Vesti nowhere found. Vettel is stuck as well. Vettel is not. The arrows are gonna get absolutely substituted. Christian Ho. Izuku is third. Christian Ho then Nurmagomedov. Silly Square. Fuvazak, Argyle and John Bennett are struggling too. What an interesting is going on. Vesti and LeBron James. Oh, Vesti outside line. Oh, great thing. Oh, they missed that spinner and that will not be good whatsoever. LeBron through the hill. This will determine everything. The hills are the most important part. Vesti is just right behind. Do they have the faster pathway? I'm not too sure about that. I think LeBron still has the advantage. Yes, they do as they go to the jump now. But they hit. Oh, they hit the markers. That will not be good. Can he keep it? Vesti is also struggling though. Going straight through, also through the markers. And I think it's done and well determined for LeBron James. This will be his rookie win in one of the most unique races we've had in the calendar. Going through the final set of turns. Can he keep it in? Will Vesti make enough surprise? No, it won't. LeBron James showing his prominence and prodigy work here at Polar Peaks. He would takes the win for Caterham. Frederick Vesti. No, Fuvazak gets second. Fuvazak. Maybe this is a start of a good time to redemption for Sanapol, as he has not gotten points whatsoever and I start to lag. That means my internet has gone off at one point, but we do see top 6: Christian Ho, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Felix Argyle, Hauger, Square Molly Martins, and Tachibana. If it does crash, I'll keep the standings as is. I really hope it doesn't. Genuinely. Okay, there we go. Hauger, Square, Molly. Martins is over there. Darkness is also TWD. So that means Darkness wasn't stuck at one point. That was just dupe. Martins and then Darkness takes the final point. Now we can speed things up so that I don't have to suffer from this lag. Shady, are you still there? Doesn't seem like it. Now time, wait, not yet time for the F1. Because we have to get rid of Magnus and Jankovic. It is time for a good race here at Skyline Circuit. It's lights out and away we go for 20 drivers only as the two get substituted to reserve for Formula 1 immediately. As we see right now, Koopa Troopa is in the lead, trending well in the sprint races. Hugh Jackman and Greg Lewis right now though for a Prema 1-2. Checo Perez also there in second and Will Buxton in third as Jackman starts to fall behind. A lot of things are interestingly happening here. It's still everyone's game so far. Perez gets in. Lewis is in second. So that is gonna be interesting. Koopa Troopa makes an overtake for third. Vsauce is there for fourth. As everyone else is really looking for a good chance here. Perez through there. Oh, and Koopa Troopa going for second, but it is not yet enough. Just trying to catch up. Ooh, Troopa goes, both of them go to the inside actually, and they will be benefactors there for sure. Everything's going well so far in lap 3. Perez, Lewis, Troopa, Jackman, Buxton, Chase, Coulter and Chinen for the top 8 who will get points so far. As we see that Chinen and Coulter do swap. Overtakes are happening left and right now. Adam Chase and Mia Chinen at it. Will Buxton also starting to get involved. Hugh Jackman also. That's a 4-way race right now. As we see Greg Lewis, Koopa Troopa. Will Buxton to the inside. And Gus get third over Koopa Troopa, but it's defended heavily by Lewis. That might not be beneficial whatsoever. That might be good, of course. And Mia Chin makes it back to 4th place so far. Greg Lewis second place right now. Really trying to get to Checo Perez, who is trending really well right now. And Will Buxton and Hugh Jackman are also there fighting with each other. And Jackman, oh, bad hit there for Will Buxton, and he falls it and concedes the position. As you see, the rest of the mid-pack are also there. What is going on? It's a complete separation right now. Look at that. So go on midfield, Bernadette and Michael Vsauce to the inside. That's going to be good for them. Checo Perez has a good lead here. That's around 3 seconds, I'd assume. Michinen in second. Greg Lewis starting to challenge too. Of course, they have been challenging the entire time, of course, but they're really getting away with that. Can Chinen catch up? Yes, to the inside they go. Lewis really messed up that one and gets the boost he needs. Amazing collisional defense there by Chinen, but he does concede to Lewis after taking the outside line and having a bad hit. Cocho and Baling it for 6th place, and it's Checo Perez leading the last lap here. Greg Lewis, can he have a chance to overtake? Both of them very slow. Chinen was also there. Beck is way faster. Hugh Jackman too. Bernadette and Cocho very neck and neck here for 6th place really. As we see Checo Perez go through the straight, very much through the middle. Both of them do flawlessly. Chinen, oh, bad hit. And it's Balingit. Look at that, to the inside goes Balingit. They're 4th now. Overtaking Chinen for 3rd. No, they don't. Chinen takes the inside. Will it be enough though for Bernadette? As we saw, Checo Perez and Greg Lewis, they will hold on. And Balingit finally back in points at 3rd. And it's going to be a 3-4 for MP. What a good salvagement in this sprint race. How close that top the other midfield points would have been Speidenfeller, dead last again. Who made this man get another season? Ramen should really rethink his choices. As the feature race is now underway here, and it's lights out, and away we go here at Skyline Circuit. Everything's going as planned so far. Non-casualties yet, but it's a 1-2 for Campos. No, Chris Cornell treads it between those three. Mitch Evans is there. Checo Perez within 9th place, and the two MPs are nowhere near points right now. Take inside lines though, it will change way more often than you think. So much things have been happening so far. It's really hard to keep track, but it's Ree now and Mitch Evans in the lead. Out of nowhere, Ree really does just show up out of nowhere right now. Arthur Leclerc is there. Koopa Troopa holding 10th place, however. That's good. Oh, great speed there by Balingit. Treading through 3 marbles at the same time. Now just only gets 2 positions out of it, but it's still good racing. Bernard. Oh, interesting line there. Fighting against Koopa Troopa, and it does pay off. In the points goes Balingit. Steidenfeller starting to choke away that advantage he had. Adam Chase going to the inside, getting through couple of marbles there, neck and neck with Buick. Leclerc and Reed this time instead of Evans and Reed for the lead right now. Leclerc does have to have the better entrance and better line, and that will pay off for Arthur Leclerc, the Dams driver. Looking to trend well. As I said, the Dams drivers are really upping the pace now after a disastrous start to the season. Reed does get ahead, however, and Checo Perez is looking to pressure a lot. Steidenfeller now finally going to the inside. Vsauce is there, but Steidenfeller a lot of things. Oh, that's 4 to the inside, very much nailing it through. 4 out of 9 now. It's Leclerc and Reed. Coulter and Wong are way far behind. I think the race is pretty much done. As we see Evans and Perez. Evans and Perez are really doing it. Look at this. Arthur Leclerc is struggling. Is he? No, not much. But Evans does have the speed. Now he is struggling really. That's Leclerc, I mean. Perez and Evans. A lot of things at stake here. This is for a huge amount of points. Not just. And it will be Mitch Evans in second. Good points haul for ART if it stands. But really upping the pace there. They are dominating right now. Greg Bew is also looking for some resurgence after very stranded points separated. It's very uncommon for the rookie driver, but they are showing huge amounts of pace a lot of times. Tyler Tony, Will Buxton try to go to the inside. Only Tony makes it though. Bernadette belaying it. Oh, great block there by Tyler Tony right now. As much as I hate to say it, Ree is in first though. Chris Cornell is now in second. What happened to the two ARTs there? They really are starting to mess up. Perhaps. Evans and Perez. Good line, but Arthur Leclerc trying to make it through. Hugh Jackman instead. But it is a lot of things happening at once. And the race is still on. Can Chris Cornell do anything here? Checo Perez to the inside. Hugh Jackman to the inside. Oh, very close there. This is a huge race now for what seems to be 6th place. Oh, this is going to be an amazing fight within the midfield right now. 7th now, lap. Perez is in 3rd. Cornell. Oh, Cornell very slow. Loses 2 positions right now. Look at Cheenan though. They are 5th place. Absolute masterclass right now from catching up. That's Mia Cheenan going through the straight. Going to take the outside line here. And to no disadvantage. Couple do take the inside. This will be beneficial. Oh, great defense there by a lot of the marbles. Balingit really hard toll for Bernadette Balingit right now. Ree through the penultimate lap now. Perez, he's starting to close in. Cornell is second now. For real now. Oh, this is close. Very close. As you go to the turn schemes, this is a interesting course, definitely, I would say. Cornell and Jackman are very close with each other right now. Cornell is trying to catch up still though. Gina to the outside. I don't think it works out too much. It won't. As long as they take a good inside line, it will. But it only gives them one position right now as we start the final lap of the race. Ree and Chris Cornell are neck and neck now. We will focus on this at most. Ree gets a good defense. Gets the speed that she needs right now. Gina and Evans and Perez. Sorry, Perez and Jackman. Not Evans and Perez. But it's Ree, Chris Cornell. Through the straight. Cornell has a speed. Through the middle as well. This will be good for an inside line, but it will not avail. Jackman. Gina to the inside for third right now. Ramen is also there. Ramen pressuring but gets blocked by Chinan, who takes third. Can he get it? But Cornell takes the last lap overtake for first in the feature race. And that's going to be an entire Invicta sandwich as Matt Wong in the other side of the standings, dead last, 15 seconds away. And yeah, that is not good for them whatsoever, of course. The feature race now here at M1. A lot of reserves are at play here, and slides off and away we go. Magnussen, the reserve, who is still in F2, on the lead right now. Martans is second, Lundgaard is third, Morgs, the rookie, looking for a podium here. TWD is also there, Christian Ho. Quite a lot of marbles here. Weird Al, very good speed right now. The reserve fork, Mark Anthony Cruz, looking for a lot at play here just to prove that they are worthy for F2. Magnussen is also there in the podium, and Motomo Sakai, the inaugural the F3 champion too, also really good. And it's Yumiko Jabami, the worst out of the rookies so far, but there's still a lot to be told. Fubazak is defending well though for third place. Victor Martins and Kevin Magnussen are there, however, in the front. And it's the two Renaults. Oh, great, interesting block there by Jankovic. Really showing no mercy to their teammate who is behind just by a bit. And it's Jankovic has second right now. Magnussen and Martins collide. This is crazy work here so far. Interfuvazak is in the lead actually. Interfuvazak's in the lead. This is a good resurgence possibly. Martins is second. Magnussen and Jankovic also looking for good points as reserves. If they get put in back again, this will be vital. Absolutely vital. As Interfuvazak is there. And Silly Square takes the inside line. This will be good for him as well. And I'm pretty sure those two have competed together. It's not their first time. Weird Al might get a lead change here, but no, Interfuvazak holds on. A lot of things happening so far. And it's so much to tell, so less to tell so far. Jankovic, will he get the better line? No, Silly Square does absolute mayhem there. 3 overtakes, and Alfie coming back as a reserve is in third, just 2. Oh, this is absolutely crazy work right now. This is a crazy race with 5 reserves at play. Anything can happen, and such a shock could work out for a lot of these reserves, but they are now falling off the podium right now as Shady makes it to third. Interfuvazak is second now. Silly Square is in the lead. Christian Ho, 6th place. Lundgaard, Jankovic, Bennett, Magnussen, Molly and Izuku, and Nurmagomedov. To the exit they go. And now Shady has the lead. Shady has the lead right now, but Silly Square takes it back. Of course, Christian Ho is now third. Interfuvazak is fourth. This is vital. Vital. So much for Tasanopol Interfuvazak just to get a great finish here. They will need to keep that. Magnussen looks to have a good inside line there, but gets blocked by Ho. Will that be enough? Yes, it will. They do manage to take the inside line with him, and he keeps 4th place so far. Interfuvazak falls to 5th, and so much things are really happening, I could tell. Jabami is struggling there in 25th, just behind LeBron James, the previous winner. So it's really up and down for the basketball player right now. Shady once again in the lead with Christian Ho looking for some fighting spirit. And it will. Christian Ho takes the inside line, but it's a Mercedes 2-3 right now as everyone is bunching up here for a good fight. Christian Ho is 1st place. Jankovic has fallen to 20th actually. This is not good whatsoever for Weird Yankovic. They had a good start, but what happened? Otomo Sakai is 13th, though, just keeping it in. They don't need to prove too much things. And was that someone I saw fall off, or was that just my eyes? Christian Ho is first in the 7th lap. Silly Square has in third. Molly Festi in it to Fuvazak right behind. TWD98 has the speed he needs to take the inside line, but does not manage to. Alfie gets ahead of Square as well. Christian Ho is in first place right now, and Shady second. City Square, Victor Martins, Alfie into Fuvazak, neck and neck those two, and they swap positions. Christian Ho is first right now. Shady is quite far behind right now. Oh, I keep saying right now, but City Square trying to challenge, no avail. Just barely defending, but Square does get it immediately after that, and this will not be good whatsoever. City Square to the inside, no, not enough there for an outside. Inside line overtake. Shady and Molly's very close. Alfie gets blocked by Shady. Those two have competed for quite a while, so perhaps it's just a bit of hardships. Who knows? Christian Ho in the first position, looking for another win. Fuvazak is in 5th, and Vesti is just overtaken him, of course. Christian Ho has that great lead. The Singaporean really showing no signs to stop. Still proving himself, of course, after a bad start in the rental car after that win. Maybe the Huskers won't bite him after all. Otomo Sakai has jumped to 6th actually. This is great news for the F3 winner. This will surely cement his good status. Silly Square is second, holding Shady and Alfie. Otomo Sakai Vesti is there. To Fuvazak. A lot of things. Fuvazak has the better line. Morgs trying to overtake though. Did have that similar line that I just mentioned, but it will not work yet. Fuvazak, Morgs, so much are going on. So much is going on. I could really tell you. Shady and Square really. And then Christian Ho to the penultimate lap. This might be the dominant lead we need from Renault. 3.5 away. This is what he needs right now. This is called dominance in the track. Just pulling away every single lap. Tomo Sakai is starting to struggle though. Ooh, very much. He fall to 2 positions, and that will be 8th place, as Christian Ho is still going. They're still going. No signs of stopping. Vesti takes the inside line though, but it does not work out. Into Fuvazak. Ooh, this will be good for Inter Fuvazak. Inter Fuvazak makes it through, but Alfie gets the inside line and gets to all of them as we start the final lap. Alfie might get his next podium in a reserve spot. Inter Fuvazak is 4th, Silly Square is 3rd, Christian Ho to the first sector, to the S's. Very well. Silly Square gets 2nd, Inter Fuvazak holding 4th. As we go through the straight, it's going to be Christian Ho still with the great lead, and he does take a safer line. And both of them take the inside though. Will it be enough? Of course it will, because Christian Ho is way far ahead for an overtake to happen. And it will be a win for the Singaporean drivers this season. Good resurgence as well for a lot of these other drivers, such as Tassanapol into Fuvazak. And we do see Weird Al Yankovic and Motomo Sakai get points. The F2 and F3 driver respectfully looking for some fight. Well, it's good news for Yumiko Jabami. They did beat their teammate in the underperforming Alpine this race, so perhaps not too bad. It's gonna be 4 laps of absolute F2 turmoil here at Sweden. For the first time it's running here, and it's lights off and away we go. It's gonna be an interesting fight here as we've never seen before. Never seen too much chaos in these races in a while, but we have 2 of them just right now in this season. A lot of things going on. Oh, a lot of them not missing it. That's Bernadette Talatoni and Mitch Evans having the worst start to the race so far. Magnussen is leading though. Magnussen is looking well. After the absence that did not work out as a reserve role, they are still at it. Kocho also looking for a great center line there that will benefit her, and it does. Might be a Rodin opportunity for Rodin, of course, for them to take it. As it stands, Kevin Magnussen, Checo Perez, Chinen, Shinobu Kocho, George Russell, and Greg Buis. Oh, it's just about a minute long, so it is long enough. It will definitely be long enough. Kevin Magnussen to the funnel. Oh, Chinen is slowing down. I wonder how that will work. And it will be to his benefit, actually, and the Rodin's benefit as well. But Checo Perez does get ahead of Chinen, so does Kocho and Magnussen. So yeah, not much for Chinen actually. They did not have enough speed apparently, but two Rodins, as I said, they have taken advantage of this. This will be good points, as I said, for Rodin Motorsport if they do get this win and second, this 1-2 of course. Oh, but Magnussen is struggling through the elevator. Magnussen has struggled through the elevator and they're now in 5th. So that will not be a chance that will happen so far. Magnussen really trying to defend against Perez there. And this will be defining. George Russell gets stuck. Oh, George Russell loses a lot of leverage there as Kocho gets ahead. Chinen is in 2nd. Oh, almost a collision between the two. Kocho misses, but Chinen also misses, and those two come in together and exit. Oh, what has this gone on? Kocho, oh, what a oh, that was a block of all time from Chinen. Kocho literally stopped in her tracks. That was the most vulnerable place that you can block a person in, definitely. And that's gonna produce some epic racing here as Chinen takes the lead. Kocho is now in 2nd, being pressured by Buxton. Does not have the best season so far. Cornell and Perez also there. Arthur Leclerc in 5th actually. And Will Buxton is struggling too. Chinen and Kocho once again neck and neck. Kocho, interesting line, it does not work out. Chris Cornell is 3rd, the current leader I think, or within the leader at least, that's for sure. But indeed, it will be final lap with Chinen and Kocho fighting for the 1st place, and they are neck and neck through that elevator. This will be cinematic so far. Beck is stuck though. Beck is indeed stuck, but Chinen, oh, misses it, and it's Buxton with the lead. Buxton has the lead, and Beck, actually no, Beck has a better exit. Beck has a better exit, and Kocho, Chinen have both absolutely fumbled the lead. They are both off. Chinen's in 4th and Kocho's in 7th, barely almost out of the points actually at this point. And now is Kocho that is in fact. Beck and Will Buxton are now in the fight for that lead. And Magnussen, Cornell, Chinen, oh, Ray is also there. Will Buxton, oh, struggling is Will Buxton, and Cornell is now fighting with him. Chinen and Kevin Magnussen as well. Evans to the inside too. Cornell takes the advantage for Buxton. Can Chinen do anything? Oh, Chinen, very slow, bad turn to the double happen, and it will be Chinen falling quite a couple of positions. What could have been for Mia Chinen will be disaster as Chris Cornell takes the lead in the final part. Will Buxton is 2nd, and Shinobu Kocho makes it back to 3rd. What a race that is. Koopa Troopa dead last though, but who was stuck? That was Beck. Alright, Beck. Blood. I'm stupid. Koopa and Beck. Now for the feature race action that we all need here. It has proven to be a good race. Will it be another good race here? Koopa Troopa immediately stuck here, and that's gonna be a terrible weekend so far, at least. But he does get unstuck, so there still is a chance, of course. But Sweden starts off very well here. Chinen once again back at the lead. So is Magnussen, but this time Vidal Jankovic and Tyler Tony are the ones in the mix too. Kocho is 8th place too. This will be interesting to see. Oh, a lot of things happening. Chinen does lose a lot of position. What a terrible line for me. and everyone else is in there. Tyler Tony leads. George Russell is second, who is struggling there. All of them are struggling indeed, actually. But it's going to be Steidenfeller, Russell, and Perez who get on earlier. Lewis is also there. Magnussen, Cornell, Vidal Jankovic. Oh, so much things are happening right now. Tyler Tony leads the second lap by quite a good margin. That's 3 seconds at this point. Okay, Buis there. Tyler Tony goes to the funnel. That's a great start, Tyler Tony, but does not make it through the funnel. Oh, Chinen, there's a good opportunity, and he comes back first once again. Chinen. Oh, great line as well through the hairpin of drums. This will be amazing work. Maybe redemption from the sprint race incident earlier. Steidenfeller is also there. Tyler Tony, Greg Lewis, Adam Chase is starting to go there as well. And Balingit is in 11th. Good resurgence there by Bernadette Balingit as they go on to the race. Everyone is here though. Mia Chinen, Tyler Tony very much there. Chinen takes the inside line, tries to defend from Tony, but it does not work. Strategically, it did not pay off. A lot of things are still happening though, but Chinen and Tony are the ones to win this race. Adam Chase is close by, but Checo Perez too. Ree, what the hell happened to Ree there? They're just stuck. Ree stuck. Okay, that's our first retirement this race. Mia Chinen is going to take the lead here, and it will. Checo Perez is second though. Can Chinen make a better line? No, not yet, but is faster through the S's. Chinen takes the lead once again as we go to the hairpin. Kocho is third. Kocho is third. This will be very crazy if either of them get it. Steidenfeller, Cornell, Chase, Balingit, Evans, Buxton, and Tony. For that, this is going to be the race that will define everything. Matt Wong is stuck. Matt Wong is stuck. Can you believe that? Matt Wong, that's 2 retirements now. Kocho, to the triple hairpin actually. Triple S perhaps. But Mia Chinen really struggling. Checo has control, but he has it controlled. Checo is second. Kocho third. Who else will exit? Balingit is fifth. Oh, good opportunity here by MP. Chinen gets ahead down easily as everyone else starts to exit. Ooh, Steidenfeller, Tony, Cornell. Everything is so fast. Kocho is starting to struggle too. Through the funnel they went, and they're now in 6th place. As Chinen increases the lead, George Russell is off. Now another one stuck instead of Matt Wong, of course, who has been dislodged at one point, but they are of course lapped. Everything is starting to shuffle, but Chinen has it controlled so far through the triple S. Cornell, Steidenfeller. Oh, Cornell tries to go inside, does not work out. Kocho is there, really trying to defend 6, but Adam Chase won't put up with it. Tyler Tony second. Cornell and Steidenfeller really fighting it off. Balingit, oh, bad bounce there. Let's Chase pass through. So is Kocho. Has to go through the funnels. Chinen once again, very fast through. Tony second. Steidenfeller, who's gonna be the next ones through. Oh, great hit there by Kocho and Balingit. That would be the benefit for both of them, I'm sure. That will cancel their momentum so that they can both get through the funnel. But it does pay off more for Kocho as Balingit struggles with trying to overtake Buxton and Chase. As we see right now, Chinen, Tony, Steidenfeller, Kocho, Chase, Buxton. Somehow George Russell was stuck still. Cornell, Balingit, Evans, and Leclerc. No, Checo Perez actually. And that is such a race to be. Chinen is first. Tyler Tony is second right now. Starting the penultimate lap. Steidenfeller and Kocho are fighting each other though. Everything is going well so far. Evans and Balingit. Ooh, interesting lines by both of them. Buxton stuck. Buxton loses quite a couple of positions there. Chinen then Jankovic, then Kocho. No, Steidenfeller, then Kocho and Tony. And that will shuffle a lot as Chinan starts to dominate even more and more. Really determined. After that heartbreak 7th, could have had more potential, of course, and that's what he's trying to do right now. The feature race that determines even more will be the defining factor for the championship rising contender. So much things are happening though, but it's Chinan really starting to pick up the pace. Steidenfeller, Jankovic and Tony are very close though. Steidenfeller is starting to inch the lead. Checo Perez is now in 5th. And so much. Start the final lap. Chinan, Steidenfeller, Tony, Jankovic, Kocho hitting the pins so much. Oh, so hard to watch. Magnussen is stuck. But can Jankovic take the lead? No, yes they can. Jankovic takes the lead. Chinan, way too slow. Played it too safe. And now becomes the disadvantage. Chinan though is having more speed than Jankovic, of course. And that will be Chinan keeping the lead so far. Bullying it, overtaking Cornwell now. Oh, could have been chased there, but if they went faster. But it will be staying 8th so far. Chinan and Jankovic. Chinan is struggling, but Jankovic is not have enough time to catch up. Can Chinan bring it home through the Triple S? It seems to be right now. So much is happening. This will be redemption for the one who failed in the sprint race. It's the feature race depends more. Mia Chinan wins in Sweden, the ABBA homeland, and it will be a great start. Kocho gets fastest lap in 4th place. Adam Chase is 7th, bullying it. Cornell and Leclerc rounds off the top 10. Matt Wong is lapped. George Russell is kind of lapped. Ram, Cooper Trooper, Beck, Evans, Vsauce, Buis, and Jankovic. What happened to Jankovic? And now in Sweden, everything up for grabs here for the lead of the championship, and it's lights out and away we go here for the race. Megumin does lead, but it will be changing here as we go to the funnels. So much collisions are happening. It will be Behrman and Mark Anthony. Mark Anthony is in 2nd but is losing positions because they are way slower through this hairpin. That's what line you need to nail. If you compromise speed for safety, then it will not pay off whatsoever. Christian Ho is in 2nd though. A lot of things are going on. Human, Porsche. Oh, this is neck and neck right now. Who will nail that elevator? Not Behrman nor Human. It will be Christian Ho and Theo Porsche. Christian Ho able to take that inside line, but Hauger, fast one too. The arrows are looking to be competitive somewhat at this point of time. Vern is really upping the pace here. Ooh, TWD is already stuck actually. That's not good whatsoever. Christian Ho is struggling too. Through the funnel they go. That might be a better gamble though, but Mark Anthony hits him. But Christian Ho does have the speed anyway. But they hit that, and that will not be good. Porsche, Human, Lundgaard and Bennett through the S. Christian Ho gets overtaken by James, but they do make up a few spots. Titum is struggling, everyone is struggling. Vernon Vettel now in the back, and really it's only Porsche that might take advantage. LeBron might go for another win after a terrible performance last race. Christian Ho, oh, bad gamble there. They almost made it, but they just couldn't hold on. That's Christian Ho gonna be losing a few positions, not by much, only 7th place so far. But there also is an opportunity for a Braun 1-2 as we start the 3rd lap. Porsche is stuck though, stalling very hard. A lot of things you need to take note here. Magomedov is looking to be first though. Magomedov has the lead. LeBron misses. Human and Lundgaard do not though. And it's gonna be very compromisation here. Magomedov gets overtaken by Lundgaard, who takes a great line, overtaking 4 people at once. Christian Ho. Oh! John Bennett putting a fast one to the inside. Takes him also as Christian Ho struggles in the Glockenspiel. Lundgaard leads. Human is second as we go to lap 4. Well, not yet actually. There's still one more set of turns. Magomedov, they're going to be fast. Not fast enough for a lead change. Human is starting to catch up though. This is crazy work. Magomedov, Lundgaard, Porsche, and Human. Oh, Christian Ho and Mark Anthony are 8th and 9th respectively. Those two, will they miss them? Only Lundgaard makes it through. The rest take a bit more time. John Bennett is there, Molly. Couple others, Managbo, Mark Anthony as well. But they merely missed the line. That is not good. Lundgaard, Human, Porsche, Magomedov, Bennett, Molly, James, Square, Tictum, Cruz, Berman into Fubazak, and Halbert in the top 13. Porsche and Lundgaard really at it right now. Human is also falling behind, but that's a 5 marble race as well for 6th place. Mark Anthony making back those 2 positions he lost. So we go now to this 5th lap. Porsche, Lundgaard, and Magomedov are neck and neck here. So much happening. Slow through that symbol, but who will enter that funnel first? It's going to be Theo Porsche. Oh, so much is going on. Too much is going on actually. Human, Porsche, and John Bennett. Human takes the lead. What happened to Nurmagomedov? Perhaps Lundgaard trying to make an overtake, but they don't have the inside line. John Bennett is way more center and does indeed defend it. Magomedov does not sweat it. Morgs does not sweat it. Vern is struggling. Molly is struggling too. So much things are going on. Human, John Bennett, and Theo Porsche. Oh, 6th lap now. It's the 1-2 for Braun, not yet. Human keeps the lead. Magomedov is there. Who's gonna get it first? Lundgaard does. Christian Lundgaard and Theo Porsche getting Khabib Nurmagomedov, who takes a better-ish line. Not enough. Only 4 seconds. Morgs is there out of nowhere though. The Williams driver rookie is looking for some points. A lot of dismal finishes, of course, for some of these marbles. They're really needing to pick up the pace. In that case, lap number 6. Lundgaard. Oh, Vern. No, Morgs. Sorry, that was still Morgs. They did really well in the elevator. Lundgaard, Porsche still fighting for first. Nurmagomedov gets a good block on Human. John Bennett also reciprocates that. Let's just start the 7th lap. Lundgaard leads. Porsche. Oh, both of them hit pins. Nurmagomedov. No one has the really good speed that you need here to avoid. That is not beneficial whatsoever for a lead change. Lundgaard is first place. Vesti bit slower to that turn. Oh, Porsche and Morgs barely missed Glockenspiels though. That might be a good advantage. Lundgaard really struggling. Porsche also there. Theo Porsche looking for the outside line, does get denied immediately. Silly Square does have the lead though. What happened? No, second. but Lundgaard holding on strong as ever. Eighth lap. Oh, Human and Vettel are both stuck. That means they'll be gone. What is going on here? So much people getting stuck within the pins. This is not ideal for any of them whatsoever. Lundgaard just passed through everyone else. Human is second. Behrman now in third. Behrman out of nowhere started falling, going back to the front. It's a very bad season for Ferrari so far, so we can't really blame them. But they're looking for such a crazy podium that could happen. Felix Argyle gets stuck too. You'll see way more new people here as reserve. Morgan Behrman. Ooh, Behrman way faster. Way better through that elevator as we start the 9th lap soon. Lundgaard. Now 9th lap. Lundgaard, Behrman, Morgs. Vesti Porsche Square, Molly Interfere, John Belt, Vern, Khabib, Tiktum, Hauger, Lebron, Megumin, Tiktum, Adi, Christian Ho, and Mark Anthony. Yeah! No one taking the good line they need. Fulverzak, very slow. Behrman has a good advantage though. This will be good for Ferrari if they keep it. But Morgs has closed in the gap for the final lap. Will this be a first rookie victory for Morgs? Will it be a first victory for Lundgaard? We will see here at the final lap. Vettel is lapped, so we cannot try too much about him. 10th lap, Morgs absolutely chokes it so far. Human, Square Vesti, Porsche, and Molly are neck and neck, however. Lundgaard falls in immediately just even before Morgs and Behrman could get in. This is what you need to do. Morgs is there though. Human, Behrman, Molly, C-Square, and TWD98. Lundgaard to the Glockenspiels. Going to the elevator. So much things are happening and you can almost fall asleep. Lundgaard is going crazy right now. This will be his first win ever, I'm pretty sure. Christian Lundgaard has proven to himself why he's still determined of a competitor as the others. And that's gonna be Christian Lundgaard for the Racing Point. They get their first win before. Let it shine. Amazing work for Racing Point. They get their first win. And they're just a few races behind Arrows in that case.